What's on all? Really good day of sales over the weekend from Saturday night to Sunday night. Sold 38 items on all platforms, so stay tuned and see what's sold on Depop, Vinted and eBay. This went for £16. I've got it from Italy, so it owes me €7. It's not the nicest of colourway, but it's still loads of traffic on it. Sold this one, Quisha, this one and this one to a lady. The bundle was £27 and she got it for 20, and they're for her twins. How lovely is that? These Colmar salopettes sold for 21. These salopettes sold for £18. And this vintage 80 ski suit sold for £34. And I sold this gilet like I got in a previous video. It's downfilled reversible from the 90s. It's Timberland. I bought it for £10 just because I couldn't really leave it behind. It was so nice, and it's such clean condition for 90s. Obviously being downfilled can command a little bit of money over polyester fill. So paid 10 and sold it for £22.50. And this Dale of Norway, men's one, sold for 50. Sold so many knits. Loads of Norwegian knits going out, and they all command top dollar. So really, really grateful. Bean is going out for 30. This one's lovely as well. I prefer these. They're 100% cotton. They feel amazing. Sold this stunning Dale of Norway here for 50. Absolute beauty. And this women's Calvin Klein coat sold for £12.80, I think. Look what it's done to that hanger. Satisfying sale. It's a Nicole Fahy jacket. I went to auction it off on Whatnot for £15. No one wanted it, and then I sold it for £21 on Vinted. Burberry V-neck knit. I sold this for 20, which definitely went cheap. It's such good condition. I think the V-neck it's women's. I think the V-neck has put a lot of ladies off for some reason. It's got the embroidered knight there, which is lovely, and it's such clean condition. £20 is definitely a little bit too cheap. I think more like 40 really, but once again, I've had it for so long, I just accepted the offer. Sold this 1950s, maybe 60s Letterman jacket. That sold for £50. I've had this for a while. It's a really expensive brand called Go. I sold it for £57 and 4 pence on eBay. This was a really good sale on eBay. It's a 100% silk shirt from Ralph Lauren. It is Ralph Lauren purple label. Really clean condition. Lovely item. £75, really good money for that. I think the retail is like hundreds. Then I sold this Adolphe Lafont utility jacket for £31 on Depop. I bought this St. Michael. It's a 1980s St. Michael black tag. I bought it for £10 on Vinted, sold it for £25 on Depop. This really nice Alfani Italian knit sold for £22.95. That owes me €7. Sam Y2K style shirt for £9 on Depop. That owes me £2. Then I sold this LLB knit for 29. It's a really lovely one, that. The buttons are exceptional. Good sale. Sold this Norwegian knit for 60. It's a really clean one, that. I sold this ladies hand knit for £10.20. This women's North Face puffer sold for £21 on Vinted. This is a fantastic sale. Sold this for £55. It's a hand knitted cardigan. It's men's. It's really good condition. Just need to run the debobbler over a few bits, but it's absolutely extremely well made. And I paid £8 in a charity shop. I listed it for 75, and I took an offer for £55, which I'm extremely chuffed with. I mean, I think it's worth 70, but still really happy with 55. And this Belstaff wax cotton for 130. Accepted loads of offers on this one for like 20, 22, 24. None of them came to fruition, and then it sold for the full price of 30. This Gabici knit on Vinted for £12.80. It's a really clean one, that. Went a little bit cheap, but the V-neck puts people off, I think. Lovely colour. Sold this knit I just put away, Dale of Norway. Really lovely one, exceptionally clean. Even smells lovely, which is quite rare for vintage wool. Sold that for 40. I sold this LL Bean bird's eye knit for £50. Really lovely one, that. The bird's eye because of the collar. 100% wool, made in Norway. Absolute beauty. And then I sold this Jupiter shirt for £12.32. Selling Hawaiian shirts approaching the winter is unbelievably satisfying. That owes me £2. I sold this Vanessa Bruno skirt for £14.92 on Depop. It's quite a nice one, that. It's very autumnal. Over's knit was actually a bit of a fail. I bought it from the charity shop and didn't check properly. I don't know how I missed that, but I paid £6 for it. Always check your knits, because some of the patterns like this, they hide the holes really well. Once again, don't know how I missed that, but I did. Paid £6 for it. Listed it cheap. Normally I get about 30. Listed it for 12 and I took 9. So I made £3 off missing a hole in a jumper. Well chuffed. Knit jacket for ages. It's a really lovely one. Sold it for £25.07, I think, on Depop. Sold this St. Michael jacket. I bought this for £9 in the charity shop. I actually bought it for myself because I really like the style. It didn't fit, and then I sold it for £20.90 something on Depop. I sold this jacket for £18.62. I bought that off a mate's Whatnot stream for £9. And then I sold this Auburn and Wills bomber jacket. I actually bought it for myself, but I didn't like the fit, so I listed it back on all platforms for £60. I took an offer for £37.80. I paid 20 quid for it. This Woolrich shirt for so long. I bought it for £8 on Whatnot. I sold it for 27 on Depop. I've literally had it a year. It's so lovely. This point on the collar is lush. Really old label, made in USA. It's a stunning shirt, perfect for this time of year. Just had it for ages, which is so surprising. Once again, people, really appreciate you watching the video. I'm really new to social media and it's been quite interesting, to say the least, and been chatting to quite a lot of interesting people on socials. So thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and drop me a follow if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Nice one, peeps. See you later on.